So, man, as you know, as you see in the title, we are talking about Ujam today. Ujam just released a brand new product. The brand new product called Ujam Glory. It is made for trap producers. If you know any trap producers, I'm sure you do. It is a plugin that they just released. This is the ninth version of Beatmaker, the Beatmaker series, and it is. If you know anything about UJam, you know they are. They sound good, look good. They always got some kind of a graphic design that's just amazing, and we're definitely going to look at it today. But we're just going to talk about it just a little bit before we get started. Like I said again, Glory is the ninth version of Beatmaker, the Beatmaker series. So it is, like I said, it's trap. So you're going to be talking about the 808s, the kicks, the snares, the hi-hats, the whole thing. This is going to be a modern producer's dream is what this is going to be. And so we're going to definitely take a look at it. Now, just to kind of name some of the other kits they have KANDY, they have NEMESIS, they have Hype, Eden 2, they have Dope, then they got Hustle, Vice, and Void. I think I named them all. And this is the, like I said, the very ninth one that they have. Now, this particular version has 20 styles and 60 presets, so there's a lot to choose from. Has 10 drum kits, 460 patterns. You're looking at a MIDI drag and drop where you can actually take the pattern and drag it in, drop it in, and it will play such as you drop it. This will allow you to kind of customize it to your own way if you want to. They also have the special control, which is the bass tune. So you will see it'll have a bass with a note, and you'll be able to tune that bass based on what key you're in. So you'll be able to change that. Right now, it is $29. $29. And if you want to go ahead and purchase, there is a link that will be in the description as soon as this video drops, and it will be there. It don't cost you anything extra. It's $29 until the end of the sale, and at the end of the sale, it'll go to $69. And so, you know, check it for whatever you want. If you want it for $29 or $69, it will be available. So, like I said again, after the stream, it will be in the description where you can click that link. It does help the channel. It helps me grow the channel, and it also helped me financially. So definitely go and grab it. My guy Mello said, I have the UJam bundle. I need to get more into it, how everything works on it. Absolutely, my man. It is definitely one of those things you can actually, it's really good for ideas, man. Like a lot of the stuff that I use are like tools, and I get ideas from them. It's rare that I would ever use a kit the way it is or use a loop the way it is. It's rare. Sometimes it does, just depending on what the vibe is. Especially when it comes to MIDI and one shots, you can kind of flip those a little bit. But you know, you can do it, man. You can definitely do it. So what we're going to do, man, no further ado, let's see here who we got. Of course, we know we got my boy Mello in the building. He is a long time, man. You've been rocking with your boy for a while, man, and I surely appreciate it. Let's see, do we have anybody on Facebook yet? Not yet. We have some people on Twitch. But we're going to go ahead and get into this thing, man. I just want y'all to know once in a minute you will see something pop up like that. And I want to know if you like it or not. So we're going to keep going, man. Well, let's go ahead and click over here, man. Let's see what we're looking at. We'll go ahead and pull it up. This is glory in all its glory. This thing here is amazing. And we'll just kind of go over a couple of the pieces and then we'll go ahead and make a track like we normally do on Thursday night cook up. This is the bass tune that I was telling you about. You can choose the different keys that it's in there. Of course, you have different knobs you can do from kick to snare. And what those knobs do, just in case you're not used to Ujam, what they do is that they allow you to either have more volume on the kick all the way to no snare and lower, or you can go all the way to snare and no kick and lower that way, or higher, I'm sorry. You have the different kits that you can choose from. You have Vibe, Drip, Fleek, Ice, all these different ones. You have here at the very top where you can actually select the actual kit that you want to open up here. This is going to be the, I guess you could say style over here. Then you have on this side, you have the mix. You can choose different mixes. I like sauce. That's dope. Trip. And let's see, you got brick. So these are different mixes for it. Beat intensity and the amount of the mix here. And here's the instruments that you can use. These can be changed out, and I'll show you that once I'm actually doing something with it. Then you have the intro fills, ending, and the breakdowns. You have latch, which will allow you to click one time and it will hold. You also have the different styles that you can do here. You have the macro timing. You can slow it down, speed it up 2 times, 1 time, and half time if you want to. You have the player sync, which is I always usually use it on. And that's just basically syncing up with the timing here. You have verses, chorus, specials, and the stop, which is this button here. You have the master and individual. This is each individual instrument, right? And you can do these individually. You can mix them individually, or you can mix them as one over here in master. Now, over here, also in the black keys, you got the snare, clap, hi-hat, blah, blah, blah. Here's the cymbals. Now, you can come here. You will notice that the white keys will give you verses. So when you hit here, and that's a part of the verse. Then you have here. So you start to hear. So it's just different versions of the verse, right? And it will go all the way to here. Now, dope thing about this and the intros up here, you can start here as an intro, and then you go into the actual verse, right? So you can be in the verse. If you see these black keys, they give you a feel, right? All right, and now let's say if you want to end, and that's how you end right there. So everything is basically set up in terms of if you're actually creating a track. So you can set this up different ways based on the keys that you're actually doing. If you really wanted to, you can come in here and do a couple different things with the, let's say if you wanted to play and you can you can actually play around with the different keys. You can do that. Even with the choruses, you can do the same thing here. Specials, breakdowns. And as you can see, you have the volume here. So it'll go up or down. You can, right? So that's the whole setup of Glory. So now that we see the setup and how it all is set up. I mean, how it all shows and presents itself on the actual plugin. Now we'll dig a little deeper, and I want to show you this. So now also what you'll have at the bottom, you have your swoop sound, which is the filter. I guess you can call it like the Drake effects or whatever. So you have that. You have saturation. It's just gonna add some dynamic to the track. All right. So you got all these different ways of. Right. You got your ambience and maximize. Right. So there is different presets. So if I want to do a fat plate, right? So you got that. So you can do different things there. Mello said that swoop sound would be good on automation. Oh yes, sir, it would be. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. That thing would be dope on animation and automation. I definitely will be using it when I'm making some tracks on here. So let's go ahead. We're gonna check out some of the different options that they have. Now you can come here, and as you can see, you can change the bass tone. All right. So, also, if you wanted to, let's say if I wanted to come here on that bass, I wanted to change the bass, I can change that bass. All right. Let's do somewhere. Trying to find one where it hit that snare, but what we'll do is on the clap here, we're going to change that clap. All right, and you can change the volume up or down, do the pitch. All right, so you got. So you can do all kind of different things with this and really make it your own. Mello said this has some really good drum loops. Yes, it does, sir. Yes, it does, man. We're going to get into them too, dog. We getting into these things, man. So as you can see, man, Glory has a lot of different options with kicks, drums, snares, and different things. But the thing that most I can see that most people will probably do this for is going to be the ideas of it. So it's going to give some different ideas. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead